Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 164. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here. Sorry if you think the background's weird. I'm still here in New York. I'm going home next week. But nonetheless, I'm here to do WWE news for you guys. So there's like 2 news stories. I don't know why. There's just like no news anymore. But I have a bunch of rumors to talk about. We can rumor about stuff and talk about stuff that could possibly happen. But anyway, enough of me running my mouth. Let's go ahead and get started. The first news story. So the first news story is kind of interesting. Fox is actually interested in WWE going on, Fox. So instead of just being on like Fox Sports or something stupid like that, they're actually going to put it directly on the Fox network. At least for Raw. Like Raw is going to be on Fox network, and that's going to bring in like a lot of people and stuff, I'm sure. I think that would be really cool, honestly. But SmackDown, I think they're talking about putting it on Fox Sports 1 or something. But Raw on Fox, that would be actually something cool. I mean, I still wish they would put it just on the network or something so it's easier to access when you're not like home or something. I mean, a lot of cable networks or a lot of cable companies have the thing where you can access it online, but I don't have that because they don't offer that on mine because mine's stupid. But anyway, Raw could be on Fox here pretty soon. Okay, the next news story. The next news story is pretty shocking. The Big Show's contract has actually ran out with the WWE. Like he's had some sort of contract with the WWE for the past 19 years. And Big Show's 19-year career with the WWE has come to a close. I don't know if they're going to give him like a retirement or something. Like WWE hasn't officially said the Big Show has been released by the WWE. We wish him better and whatever the hell they want to freaking say. But maybe Big Show will have some type of retirement speech or something. But his contract has ran out and they're not going to renew it. So 19 years with the company, completely over. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the news stories, and now we're going to move on to the rumors. The first rumor is about Ronda Rousey. I mean, most people could guess this by what they did on Raw. They pretty much set it up on Raw this past week. WrestleMania 34, Ronda Rousey's match. It's going to be Ronda Rousey tag teaming with Kurt Angle to face Stephanie McMahon and Triple H. Pretty obvious there. That's what's going to happen. It should be pretty entertaining, hopefully. Okay, the next rumor. So the reason Brock Lesnar wasn't actually on Raw this past week is his contract doesn't really have any dates left. Apparently he's like more worried about the new contract more than fulfilling like dates or stuff on the old contract. That's just how Lesnar wants to do his business and stuff. And there's some people in the company that are a little concerned, so they have a backup main event for WrestleMania 34 in case something happens. It's no longer going to be Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns in the main event. It will be Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. So Braun Strowman would take that spot. I don't know if they would do like a tournament or something to set that up, but that's the backup main event if something happens with Lesnar. Okay, the next rumor. The next rumor has to do with the Intercontinental Championship match at WrestleMania 34. It's supposedly supposed to be this fatal 5-way for the Intercontinental Championship. We're going to have The Miz versus Finn Balor, Seth Rollins, Elias, and Braun Strowman. So that's pretty interesting. Of course, Braun Strowman can be taken out of that if he needs to be in the main event of WrestleMania 34. But we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Okay, the next rumor. The next rumor has to do with the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Apparently, they're not doing it this year. Instead, they want to do a women's Battle Royal or whatever instead of the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. So, whatever, WWE, if you want to do that, sure, whatever. It's probably better anyway because that was kind of boring. Okay, the next rumor. The next rumor is here pretty soon. WWE will be announcing the end of specific brand pay-per-views. Like there's not going to be a specific pay-per-view for each brand. Like SmackDown isn't getting whatever and Raw isn't getting whatever. They're both brands are on the same pay-per-views or whatever. So they'll be announcing that here pretty soon. Speaking of pay-per-views, there's supposed to be a pay-per-view actually finally outside of the United States. I know they've done a few, but not like recently. Sorry UK, it's not for the UK. It's actually supposed to be in Australia, in Melbourne. I'm not sure what pay-per-view it's supposed to be yet, but it's supposed to be sometime this year. So good news for Melbourne fans. I'm pretty sure that pay-per-view is going to be early as hell for you if they're actually doing it live. I mean, if it's not a live pay-per-view, it's really not like, I don't consider it a pay-per-view. I consider it a pre-taped show or whatever. But yeah, Melbourne, you're going to pay-per-view. I'll keep you guys posted what it's going to be. Okay, the next rumor. The next rumor is another rumor about Ronda Rousey. Apparently, they're not happy with the way she's cutting promos or whatever. I think she's on acting previously. I'm not sure why she wouldn't be good at promos unless that's what she thinks the character should be like a nervous little whatever. But apparently they're thinking about putting Paul Heyman with her. So she's basically going to be like a female Brock Lesnar or something. I'm not really a big fan of that, but whatever they want to do, it could turn out good. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing we'll be talking about in this video, John Cena versus The Undertaker. I know a lot of people are confused since Cena basically went on Raw and said, I'm not allowed to do this match. This match isn't happening. I was told it's impossible. Well, yeah, that's not true, of course. I'm like, well, you mentioned it on TV, so it looks like this is actually happening, even though you're being all like negative about it and saying it's not going to happen. But apparently this is going to happen, but they're going to wait a little while for Undertaker to return. They're going to be like John Cena being like, I got to find my spot in WrestleMania or whatever. And then like the SmackDown before, it's supposed to be the SmackDown before WrestleMania 34, which is in Nashville, Tennessee. I don't think I'll be able to go, unfortunately, because I have other stuff that I'll be doing, but it's vlogs and stuff. But apparently Undertaker is supposed to be there in Nashville, Tennessee at that SmackDown to accept John Cena's challenge for WrestleMania. So we'll just have to wait and see if that actually happens, guys. But that's all I have for you today. That's all the news stories and rumors for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to give it a like. And if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video.